Today we read about the renewable energy sources. It is the part of our renewable energy power plant subject. Okay, you have the new syllabus, that is the renewable energy power subject. That is, first we discuss about the renewable energy sources. Before that, we should have to know what is renewable energy source, how we are getting the renewable energy source, and what are the sources that is called as the renewable. Basically, the renewable energy source is of two types, or that is of any sources that is of two types: non-renewable energy source and renewable energy source. What is which is called the non-renewable energy source? Non-renewable energy source is the source which will complete or lost after utilization. We are not getting, or we cannot further utilize the non-renewable energy source. That means we when it's after the utilization, but the sources which are can be reused after according to our requirement several times. That is called the renewable energy source. Now, what is the definition? The renewable energy is the energy that is collected from renewable energy sources that are externally replenished by or on a human time cycle. That means that can be used on the human time cycle, and it includes the sources of the sunlight, wind, and the movement of water and geothermal. Sorry, geothermal heat. What is that means we are getting the renewable energy sources, that is from sunlight, wind, and the movement of water, or flow of water, the source of water, flow of water, and also the geothermal. And the energy storage can be, we know that the energy storage can be defined by the means of storing energy in a readily recoverable or when the supply exceeds demands for use or at other time. That means the what is the we can say what is the energy storage? Energy storage is of two types. That is energy storage that can be, that means what that can be ready to use, the store energy that can be ready to use at where our requirement. But the another type of storage of energy is that can be, that means that have to process, to before we need to use. Okay, that first is the energy storage that can be find by storing energy that is readily recoverable. Readily recoverable, that means we can say thermal energy, we can say electrical energy, that are given or the storage that can be directly used for our requirement. But some sources are there. Suppose we have the coal or a source of water is there. Okay, the other sources are there that cannot be readily used as our requirement. Okay, we have to further be process it to get our energy. So what is now, the energy resources can be classified into various strategies. Okay, various depending upon the primary. First, you're based on the usability of energy. First, primary resources. What is that? That will be based on the usability of energy. The energy can be converted or subdivided into two types of resources, that is primary resources and secondary resources. Okay, got it. Example of the primary example is primary energy sources are wood, oil, sunlight, wind, running river, and radio equipment. Yeah, just like uranium. Okay, and other also there we can call the primary resources. Which are we called for primary resources? That is, these resources are generally available in raw form. Okay, that means where we are getting the coal, crude oil, that are just in the raw form. Okay, these are the minerals we are getting in the raw form. That is not filterized. Okay, then after we have to filterize to use. These are located or is particular. First, we have to locate it where it is present. Then after we have explored. Okay, explore. Then after we extracted and again processed and converted into the form of fungible. But to convert it into our requirement. Okay, that secondary resources are there. The resources supply directly to consumer for utilization after one of those steps of transformation and secondary usable. That means the resources can be directly used, but the secondary resources, the energy resources, supplied directly to the consumer. Okay, sorry, primary resources that cannot be used directly, but the secondary resources that can be directly used for the consumer. That is readily available. Those sources which are readily available for the use of consumers. That is called the secondary resources. That is nothing but the example of energy. Thermal energy, the form of heat of water, that refined fuels, synthetic fuels. That means the crude oil is not refined, unrefined, but we have to refine the fuels. That is called the refined fuels. Also, the examples of secondary resources. What is again based on the traditional use, the energy resources can be renewable energy sources can be types. That is conventional energy resources and non-conventional energy resources. Now here the conventional resources are the traditionally used for the many events where common use around the crisis near the year of 1973 and are called as the conventional energy sources. That what the examples are of the conventional resources are fossil fuels, nuclear, and hydro resources. That means conventional resources means what? That may be means there may be some specific after some implications. Okay, but non-conventional resources are that may not be. That means whatever the amount we are using that may not be specific. Okay, like non-conventional resources which are considered for large scale use are turned off. Oil prices where we are talking in the year of 1970, we are getting the prices of oil. Then after we have invented some sources from which that cannot be get water prices. Okay, that's why we invented solar and wind and biomass. Okay, that never be aimed after several uses also can use for money. Okay, now again the based on the long-term availability. The non-renewable energy sources which are finite and after the consumption are called non-renewable. I have said before that non-renewable is that finite and definite means something is that specific amount of now there is this amount of sorry that is called the non-renewable energy sources. Just like fossil fuel, uranium, they are likely to be depleted. Renewable energy sources is energy obtained from the sources that are essentially inaccessible. That means that is not finite, that is infinite, and that can be utilized for various several times. Okay, that can be reused several times. That example of renewable sources that is wind power, solar power, geothermal energy, tidal, and hydroelectric power. But again, we are based on the commercial application, the commercial energy sources, the energy sources that are available in the market in the finite price are known as commercial energy. Okay, that means which we are getting from the market with a definite price, that is called the commercial energy sources. Most important commercial energy source is nothing but the electricity. We are getting electricity, we have to pay something, yes or no? That's why we can say the electricity is nothing but the commercial resources. But again, we are also having some other resources just like what coal, refined petroleum products. These are also commercial resources. Application of solar energy, wind energy, hydro energy for electricity is also getting on the coming under the commercial resource, because from solar we cannot directly convert it to electricity. We have to some process. Okay, we have some photovoltaic cells. Okay, we have to convert it into basic controllers. Then after we are getting the electricity. That's why that is maybe coming under the commercial resources, you can say. Okay, again, non-commercial resources, that the energy resources that are not available in the commercial market. That means non-commercial source means what? That are not exactly present or that is not available in the market to buy. Okay, directly you can buy, but you can say that it is available in our household, the wastage of household products. We can say, for example, we can say here should be seen just like energy source are not available in the commercial market. In the commercial energy source is nothing but of fuel for that firewood, cattle, dog, and agricultural wastage. What is agricultural wastage? Firewood means just wood which are getting from our nearby some trees. Okay, and again the cow dung is also মানে আমরা যে গাই গোবর পর্যন্ত ছিল গাই গোবর যে তৈরি হচ্ছে কিন্তু এখন মার্কেটে কি আছে সব বা এখন আমরা নিয়রবাই গোবর নিয়রবাই ডে অফ ঘর মানে এই সব যে কমার্শিয়াল ইউজ করতে দ্যাট ইজ কল্ড নন কমার্শিয়াল energy resources. Okay, again based on the origin, the renewable energy sources can be broadly divided into some specific energy, that is fossil fuel energy, solar energy, wind energy, hydro energy, geothermal energy, biomass energy, nuclear energy, tidal energy, and ocean thermal. Okay, the first we can get or we get what is the inflation of energy resource in our India or our country or in the country. The inflation of energy resources, first the gas is utilized 40.9%, whereas the oil is having maximum utilized, that is 34.3%, taken by the non-renewable waste is that is 0.2%, and again where the oil is mostly used, then after the coal is secondary mostly used for maximum use energy source, that is coal, that is 45.1%, and nuclear energy also 6.5%. So again we have some renewable energy sources from which we are getting 13% of energy for our utilization. That is also among the renewable energy sources. We have hydro energy sources and combustible renewable energy sources, and all are in the 0.5. What are the others? The other is nothing but this combination, and tidal, that is 0.5%, is nothing but 0.0% of tidal energy. Tidal is what? Wave energy. Wave energy. What is tidal? Sea. সমুদ্রের টাইডাল এনার্জি কোথায় ইউটিলাইজ করে আমি কম করতে দিই electricity generation but the tidal energy. Solar energy we are getting 0.09% in place, and wind energy 2.06%, and geothermal energy also 0.4. This total is coming under the other part. Okay, 0.5%, but hydro energy part is 0.2%, and conventional energy says that is 8.6%. Oh, this is the utilization of energy resources. Now, the renewable energy source we have getting the various from various source, we are getting the renewable energy source, and we utilize various renewable energy source, that is coming under solar, that is 3.7% in global energy, and also we can come to wind energy, that is also 6.6%, and geothermal energy, that is 1%, hydro energy, that is 50.3%. Again, we have some biomass energy, that is 2.3%. In next class, we discuss the various sources briefly. Okay, this concludes your classes. Thank you.